Well, hello. Welcome to my kitchen and my first YouTube get to know me video. We're gonna go into the juicy stuff today, guys, like juicy. I don't like all that small talk, that's not for me. I'm a deep, big feel kind of gal. If you follow me on Instagram, that is where I share most of my content. I'm an Instagram gal. Unfortunately, I think I just quite missed the cusp of the generation that understood TikTok because it baffles me. I don't understand it and I just don't know how to use it. But YouTube, because I can just talk and chat and share longer form content, I'm here for it and I'm gonna give it a go. Let's dive straight in. I've got some questions that I get asked a lot, right? Like, these are questions that come up all the time in my DMs. Topics that you're like, oh, I wanna hear more on that, comment below and your gal's gonna do deeper dive videos. Not looking as cute today as I'd hoped. I've got some real skin issues going on. Skin's a whole thing that I will be doing a journey on, probably on here and documenting it because it's been a tough ride. And she's not yet a glowy queen and I wanna be a MILF, so we need to work on. Anyway, sorry, my brain will go off on tangents, so let's just keep it focused. How did you get into fitness and being online, social media? Great question. Ding, ding, ding. First one. Okay, so I've always been a fitness gal. My family have always been very active. I feel very lucky because I know some people don't have access to that when they're younger and it makes it harder to love fitness and enjoy exercise and moving your body. I've always been a kid that loves to move. My parents always pushed us outside, got us moving and grooving from a young age, exploring, building tree houses, climbing trees. Like, I was that girl. I actually had a pair of combat trousers that I cut to make into, like, you know, long shorts because I thought they were cool. And then I made the rest of the material into fingerless gloves, which I sewed myself and then melted candle wax onto the palm area to help with extra grip when I was climbing trees. Like, I was that kind of kid, right? Not a cool kid. I was like a outside, pick up worms, look at them through magnifying glasses kind of kid. Anyway, my parents have both been into fitness. My dad had a chain of health clubs that he built, and my mum was a Team GB gymnast and also a bodybuilder representing the nation. So I then grew up doing a lot of sport at school, gymnastics, hockey, netball, athletics, you name it, I was doing it. I think I got even like the school record for javelin, like, javelin, don't know, not that sexy, but hey, I'll take it. Went to uni. I developed a really bad relationship with food and exercise. I'll go into that later, but it was a rocky ride throughout my kind of late teens, early 20s, even into late 20s. And only in the last, I guess, I'd say 6-7 years have I really like found my flow, understood my body better, and had a healthy relationship with exercise and food. I was sharing my body image journey on Instagram. 10 years ago, I started doing it just kind of for fun, sharing little bits and bobs. And really in the last couple of years has it taken off. It helped me launch Club 5, which is my online health and fitness club. It's given me so many incredible opportunities. Like I said, I very much struggle with multiple platforms. Like, I feel like I'm a digital dinosaur still compared to the young, cool kids out there. We do what we can. I love my community. They are epic. You guys honestly rock my world, so I'm very lucky and grateful. One thing loads of us wouldn't know about you. Where do I begin? Probably the thing that's most surprising to people is that I was homeschooled for 2 years. When I was 7 years old, my parents took me and my brother out of school. He was 5, I was 7, and we went traveling around the world as a family for 2 years in a camper van. We were little rugrat kids, didn't wear any shoes. We literally just traveled around the world. We started in Australia. We had this custom built motorhome, Winnebago, whatever you want to call it. We had on the side Henchoz on tour, which was sick. We just cruised around Australia, shipped it to New Zealand, did some time there, then sold the camper van and did like Canada. We did loads of Asia. We went to Everest Base Camp. Like, we did some cool shit. It's made me adore exploring the world and just wanting to get out there and do as much as possible. So very grateful to my family for making us little traveler kids. But we came back and schools were like, whoa, you took your kids out of school, they're going down a year. Like, let me tell you, we went right back up to our normal year. And if anything, the social skills we learned as kids then helped us so much. And if I can do the same with my kids, when I hopefully have kids, it would be amazing. Question 3, tell us about how you and Wes actually met. For those of you who don't know, Wes, gorgeous Wesy boy, is my partner. We've been together for 3 and a bit years. It's been a wild ride, guys, a wild ride. We met just after lockdown. I moved back to London after coming out of like a 7-8 year relationship. I'd gone back home, gone through so much shit, and came back to London to be like, right, let's go. Wasn't really like wanting to actively date, but I was on a few apps, you know, mingling around, just having a bit of fun. And one day, finished my live workout, checked my DMs, somebody slid in. I go, your energy is lit. Capital L-I-T with a flame emoji. And I was like, double tap, next. Thank you, next. Didn't even look at the profile. I was like, okay. Then I get another message from him and it goes something like, do you want to go for a drink this Friday? And I was like, bold, love it, here for it. I went to his profile and I thought, also a bit of me. Fitness guy, tick. Cute dog, tick. And I'm sorry guys, I love a fitness boy, I love a gym boy, I love a rugby boy. Like they tickle my fancy. Okay, love the boldness, but also terrified because I'm probably so out of tune with dating, not very cool, not very flirty. I thought, come on, let's go. Let's actually push myself out of my comfort zone. Met him at this like rooftop bar and I got paralytic, wasted. Went to the toilet, everything's spinning. I'm calling my girls like, I don't know what to do. I can't go on. And they're like, girl, pull yourself together. You either get an Uber home or you get back out there. And I was like, option 2, I'm a warrior. Put the phone down, get my bearings, back out, blackout. The rest is history and no idea what history went down. All I know is I woke up and yeah, I had a new friend. So it was a very quick woo, and I'm not usually like that. There's nothing wrong with, you know, having some fun on the first night, but that's not me. So it was very out of character, but suddenly I was leaning into this like, wild woman and I just had the best few months. Our third date, I think, was Portugal. My family were like, send us your location. I'm not sure he even told his family. So when they met me, they were like, who's this chick? It was very quick, a very intense period of getting to know each other. That is me and Wes for you. We are all or nothing. Anyway, what has been the most pivotal moment in your life? Probably for me has been doing therapy. I am a huge therapy advocate. If we could all do therapy every single week, the world would be an incredible place. If you can and you have the resources, I can't recommend it enough. I have learned so much about me as a person. I feel more comfortable with myself. The biggest thing I've unpacked is relationships and my approach to romantic relationships. They've always been the toughest thing in my life and the hardest thing to navigate. It held me back for a long time. My relationship with Wes very much was sticky and tough to navigate the first year or so. A lot to do with my baggage that I brought from previous relationships and learning about attachment styles and love languages. Incredible. Read Attached by Dr. Amir Levine. It will change your perspective on not just romantic relationships, but every relationship. It is chef's kiss. And then the second, probably most pivotal moment was when my mum was diagnosed with a degenerative brain disease, which has probably been the toughest moment to face in my whole life and as a family. And I will get emotional about it because it's still very raw and it's something that I'm struggling to navigate. I do want to talk more about it. I only recently opened up about it on Instagram. My own boundaries have been kind of protected for a long time, as well as my family, but I thought it was important to raise awareness and start talking about these things more. My life isn't perfect. You know, my family situation is really tough, and managing that and then showing up online and giving energy. Like, I am kind of known as this energizer bunny that just like gets up and does these crazy workouts and is such a go-getter and positive. But then I also have this real dark, heavy side of my life. And it's not all dark. There's some amazing moments still with mum, but I battle with that daily. Also have a mild mood disorder, which means I'm very up and down as a person. Either hit, riding a high, or I am rock bottom, not feeling great. That's a whole other thing as well. Yeah, 2 very big pivotal moments, I would say. Okay, try and be a little bit quicker here because your girl loves to ramble. Biggest pet peeve. One thing I hate is people being rude. Just don't do it, Karen. Like when we're at a restaurant and someone is either like clicking at the waiter or is just doesn't say thank you, or especially I think when you're out and about restaurants and bars, people can be so dismissive of the staff and I want to punch them in the face. Just not okay. One thing I can't live without, it would be fake tan. I'm a fake tan queen. I want everyone to think I've got beautiful olive skin, but it ain't true. I'm a pale little boo. I do have a slightly bronze skin color, but let me tell you, I am layering on the fake tan. Not only does it make you look ripped, feel better about myself. Bad body image day, put on tan, game changer. The other thing I can't live without is my baby boy, Busy. He is a Rhodesian Ridgeback. He is huge, more of a horse than a dog. I'll show you Busy because I feel like you need to see how big this dog is. My doggy, AKA horse, look at this boy. This guy is huge. Woo! I adore you so much. I adore you so much. Thank you for being so amazing. So he's a Rhodesian Ridgeback. Look at his beautiful ridge. Do you want to go walkies? Do you want to go walkies? Oh, down with dog. The funny thing is when I met Wes and Busy, they're like these 2 alpha males, right? Wes is South African, not the most open with his emotions, neither was Busy. So when I met them, I was just like showering them in love. Like I was like, love me. Every single day, cuddles, kisses. I was a lot, I was needy. And now, Busy comes to me for a hug. It's like he knows. He's like, can I have a hug? And I'm like, of course you can, my son. Mission complete. Ladies, you wanna know how to make your man love you? Just love them so hard they can't ever leave. 2 more questions. How do you juggle everyday life and running your business? Whoo, I'm still working that out. It is a tough thing to manage and balance. I have 2 businesses, Club 5 and Leap Academy, which helps anyone in the fitness and wellness scene qualify to become a professional. And then I also post regularly on Instagram, create content, as well as life admin, being a dog mum, being a good partner, being a good daughter, seeing my family a lot, seeing my friends a lot. And I know we all have it, we all have our different lifestyle balls to juggle. What works for me? Every day I go for my daily dose of nature. That is a 30-minute walk minimum outside, nature, music in, whatever I'm doing, I'm chilling, I'm down regulating. Second thing, I always go for a solo trip every single year, whether it's a week, 2 weeks, I need that time away. I need me time. I need time to reset, recalibrate where I'm going with my life, my personal goals, my business goals. And number 3, I time block the F out of my days. It is incredible. I literally hour by hour plan what I'm doing. I then invite myself to it on my calendar. Mac, I will invite myself in my calendar. If things flex and things change, cool, and often they do, but it means I have a structure, a framework to work from. My creative brain stays on track, because otherwise it's like here, there, up, down, everywhere, right? I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't have a great work-life balance because I adore my work. I work a lot, but it really is my passion and my purpose, and I adore it. People come to me and are like, oh, you haven't really got a work-life balance, like you work so hard, and I'm like, I know, honey, I know, I love what I do. Until the moment I stop loving what I do, I probably won't have balance like a lot of people, and I'm okay with that. Balance is a funny word. It's different for everyone. What does it even mean? Balance, balance, balance. I don't have any balance. Okay, moving on. There's kind of 2 here. Tell us about your journey with your body and training, and what is your current training split? Oh my God, I get asked about my training split all the bloody time. Let's start with that one. Training split. My week looks like the Club 5 schedule. It's why I created Club 5, my online fitness club program. I follow some of the coaches, I follow my own workouts. If I'm doing them live, obviously I'm doing them that day, but it's a split of HIIT once or twice a week, 2 to 3 strength sessions, a Pilates or lower impact. I love my Pilates now, incredible for core, pelvic health. And then that low intensity, steady state cardio, which will be my long walks, maybe some time on the bike, answering email. That's my general split, but Club 5 is the program I follow. And then in terms of my relationship with my body and eating, I went through an eating disorder. I had anorexia and bulimia, so I restrict the amount I was eating, and it also make myself sick. This is a whole other topic and probably a video that I will go into at some point. If you guys want to hear about it, comment below if you do. It's something that I don't think ever goes away. Hated my body. I restricted food. I didn't have carbs, butter, sugar, any kind of food that I thought would make me fat. I was on the treadmill for hours and hours and hours a day doing cardio. I got into a really, really unhealthy place. It was a really tough time in my life. It's what a lot of my work now is inspired by, my recovery and what I went through. I want to share and talk about, because I want other women to not go through what I went through, and if they are, to find a way out. And I still battle with those demons in my head. If you want to know more about it, obviously let me know. We could do a really deep and open video about that. Anyway, I've been chatting your ear off. I'm gonna wrap it up here. What topics do you want me to talk about? Anything and everything. You know I'm an open book. Comment below. I want to know what you're here for, what you enjoy listening to. Also, can I just say, this Laneige lip mask is incredible. It says lip sleeping mask, but I wear it all day, every day. My lips have never been so luscious. Thanks for coming. Please like, rate, subscribe. What do the YouTubers say? You know the drill. Do it all. I want to do more of these, and I want to chat more in long form content without worrying about, you know, the hooks engagement, because woo, it's a lot. Okay, that's a wrap. Thank you for coming. And every video I'm going to leave you with a little something something. Today it is going to be how your body looks and how you look is the least interesting thing about you. Get out there and show the world you, your personality, how kind you are as a friend, how loyal you are as a partner, how supportive you are as a colleague. Get out there and show the world that, because how you look, no one's remembering that when you're in your grave, baby. Okay, have a great day. See you soon.